Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly. If you're new here, then welcome to my channel. It's been a while. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys a life update. The last one that I did was over a year ago, so I kind of shared some new things going on in my life, but this one's going to be a lot more different. And if you follow me on Instagram already, then you know the big news, but there are other things that I'm going to share with you guys. So if you're here watching, thank you. If you support my channel, I really appreciate it. I appreciate the people who have been supporting me for years. I know it's been a while and I'm going to explain why. So let's just get into it. So it has been almost 5 months since I posted my last video. The last couple years I haven't really been too consistent. Prior to that, I tried to do a video a week and I was on like a good streak for a while, and then life happens, so it kind of like changes up the routine. But things have changed for me over the last few years. I mentioned this before in prior videos that naturally I'm just like a little more on the reserved side, a little more private with my personal life. So, I just don't really feel comfortable putting personal things like out there. Other people are, which is fine. That's like normal for a lot of vloggers. But for me, I just chose not to. And even making this video, I don't feel obligated to share anything. Anything that I share is because I choose to. So yeah, just want to put that out there. So in 2020, I was so unmotivated, and this is before COVID. I was very depressed, very anxious. I shared before on my channel that I struggle with anxiety. 2020 was a rough year, and I know it was a rough year for the whole world, but again, mine started before COVID. So then COVID happened and that kind of made everything worse. But without getting into too much detail, I'll just say I never thought that my story would include divorce, but it does. Very hard. After the separation, I kind of just was not in a good place emotionally. I was going through a lot with like other family stuff too, and I kind of got to a place where everything was going wrong. I wasn't happy. I wasn't feeling fulfilled in what I was doing with my life. I was just not in a good place. So yeah, learning how to pick myself up and figure out like what I wanted to do with my life. So as you guys know, I do social media. I advertise for companies. I'm a social media influencer, YouTuber, whatever you want to call it. That is what I do. That's my job. So during 2020, well, to be honest, it kind of started in 2019 where I was trying to figure out like, okay, I do, curly hair tutorials. I enjoy it. It's fun, but I have my own passion that I've always wanted to do, and that is singing. I shared a couple of singing videos on my channel before, so I mentioned to you guys in the past that like that's been my passion since I was younger. But due to my own anxiety, my own limiting beliefs, I never really I would try to start and then I would pull back, and it was like I was scared of really putting myself out there, and I didn't even know how to. I didn't know how to put in the work that I should have been doing. All that to say, I was feeling kind of like uncomfortable and unfulfilled in my life for like the last few years. I believe we all have our thing, right? Like everybody has a thing that they do that makes them feel fulfilled. And that could be literally anything. It could be gardening, it could be skateboarding, it could be raising children, like cleaning, anything. And it doesn't even have to be your career. It can just be a hobby, but everybody has that thing that makes them feel fulfilled. And it's strange because I would ask myself, like, if I love doing this so much, why am I not doing it? Like people would ask me all the time, like, wow, you love to sing, like you're good. Why don't you take it seriously and make it a career? And I would be like, yeah, I want to. And then I just didn't have an answer really for the rest. I just didn't. So my social media job kind of like fell into my lap. I didn't plan on being an influencer at all. There was no like social media influencer job. This is back in like 2016. So when companies started reaching out to me, I was like, oh, cool. I would love to partner with these brands. And at first I was just getting free stuff, and then it turned into like paid jobs, and then 5 years later, here I am. Super thankful that has become, first of all, a way to connect with people, because like I never would have had the opportunity to connect with thousands of people if not for this. So I'm very, very thankful. So because of this like job that I got, I kind of put my real passion on the back burner. I don't know. I believe that when we're not doing what we're passionate about, when we're not doing what makes us feel fulfilled, it's almost like depressing. Like, you know, you're slowly like dying inside. That's what I felt like. And I was limiting myself. It was my fault. I was limiting myself. I had so many opportunities to start and I just like never really did it. So there's that. Ooh, didn't expect that. I'm good. But yeah, I limited myself for a long time. And you know, I've been singing for a long time. So I sang and performed like in different states, all up and down like the East Coast, a little bit in the Midwest. So I have experience. Like I've done this for a long time. That was through my childhood and teen years. When I finally became an adult, I don't know. I guess I was more intimidated by what I didn't know. I loved writing and I still do. I write. That is something that I enjoy. I like writing my own songs. All that to say, that was my struggle with in the last couple years in particular. I was not in a happy place emotionally, spiritually, physically, like heavy anxiety, just unhappy. A lot of things going on that affected me. I used to be so excited to do my job, and then it became like, I don't know, I kind of felt boxed in too, because although I enjoyed sharing my, you know, personal experiences with hair, tutorials, like beauty, stuff like that, I enjoyed it. But when I started to feel boxed in, as if I couldn't post anything besides that, or any communication that I had was only about hair, then I was kind of like bummed. I was like, I'm more than talking about hair. Like there are so many different things I'm passionate about. The other thing I'm really passionate about has been mental health. And I did go to school for counseling, but I never finished because I didn't want to be a therapist. And again, remember, your thing doesn't necessarily have to be your job. Like you could have a normal 9-to-5 job and do your thing on the weekends, but as long as you're doing it and getting like fulfilled and getting those like happy hormones from it, then that's good. That's a positive thing. So now that I share all that stuff, that's kind of why I haven't been very present on social media. Like I have, but not really. And I don't know if people who have followed me for a while could tell that there was something different, but maybe you couldn't. I don't know. So that was a big part of why 2020 was really hard for me. The next part, again, if you're on Instagram, you already know this. If you're not on Instagram, you have no idea because I have yet to post it here on YouTube. So at the end of 2020, well, last fall, I found out that I was pregnant and that I was going to be a mommy. It was kind of like everything felt like it was spinning, like and out of control in my life. Just everything was new. It was tough on me emotionally. God knew that I needed this child. I had a baby girl on May 18th of this year. So if you're wondering why I haven't posted, that is why. I am a mommy to a beautiful little girl. She's 5 months old, just turned 5 months, and I just love being a mom so much. It is like the best part of my life. So I will show you guys her in a little bit. So in the last few years, I had a lot of change, and it hit me hard. It hit me really hard. Currently, I can say that I'm in a good place. I'm enjoying motherhood. It's not always easy, but I'm enjoying motherhood. I'm pursuing my thing. So I'm really excited about that too. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on that because I'm very excited. I'm writing my own music. I'm getting new production. So once I have new music out, you guys will be the first to know. So that's really exciting. And anytime I share something, like the whole point of this video, anytime I share something is because I want to encourage somebody out there. You know, I know I'm not the only one going through this. It feels good to be able to connect with other people who have as well, or who might be going through this right now and are confused and scared. I just want to encourage people out there that like, it'll be okay. I'm trying to grow as a person. I want to be my best self for me, for my daughter, for my family, for the world. I want to be my best self. You know, I want to feel that confidence on the inside. I'm trying my best. I go to therapy. I work on self-development. We all have flaws. We all have healing to do, and I'm trying to work on mine. And here I am at the end of 2021, and I feel happy that I'm pursuing the things that make me happy. I remember my therapist telling me that it's important that we do things that make us feel good, you know, like whatever your thing is, whatever your hobby is, something you enjoy. And when we don't do that, it's like our body feels it. Like we were wired and created to do the thing that God put us here to do. That's what I believe. And I'm not saying like we are what we do. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like you're only known by like your career or anything like that. No, I'm just saying like I'm happy to be finally feeling like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing and not letting fear hold me back, and not letting, you know, my own self-limiting beliefs hold me back. And please don't think that all of a sudden, snap, I'm healed from, you know, those thoughts, because no, it is an everyday process. I hope this encourages you guys. You're not alone, and whatever that thing is, this is your sign to pursue it. Really go after it if it's what you love to do. And again, it doesn't have to be like your main job or your main source of income. It could be just a hobby that you do on the weekends, or you can make it into a side hustle, or you can make it your career. The possibilities are endless. But thank you guys again for your support. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I posted anything. Also, please don't think that this means I'm never gonna post hair videos again. I still love to talk about curly hair products. When I get my hair cut, I'll have to update you guys on that. But all I'm saying is that I am gonna do more than that and talk about more than that. And I hope that you join me for the ride. I will go get my daughter and introduce you guys. So here she is. This is Miss Isla Joy. You guys know I had to incorporate the joy in her name. She's 5 months old and she's the best baby in the world. I love her so much. She's a little confused right now because she was like about to fall asleep. Hi YouTube, thanks for subscribing. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my life update. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so you can stay tuned for what's next. I will talk to you in my next video. Bye. Bye.
Hi, baby.